of us were free. Why, oh, why create a system that allows you to rob and steal? Why, oh, why? Now you allow your mentality and your heart to become cold as ice and hard as steel. Cold as ice and hard as steel. Do you wonder why, when you push me down, I get back up and rise a little higher, a little bit higher? 'Cause I hold within my soul that divine fire.
Which, before anything, and you got many different tribes in Africa now that don't associate with one another. You have the South Africans, wanting the Ghanaians out and the Nigerians out. So, there's no unity. And the only reason why I feel that the Black Americans delineate and all these other Africans want us to be one of the big Africans, because they benefit from us being unified or them being unified with us, but they don't bring nothing out to the table.
Like when you say benefit, what you mean?
Nigeria's first president in 1963. Now, the correlation between Kwame Nkrumah and Nnamdi Azikiwe is that they both went to Lincoln University and HBCU in Pennsylvania, laying down the framework for pro-Black thought on the African continent. And other countries would take notice. In 1962, Uganda would also get its referendum approved to break away, and Kenya would do so in 1963. But the problems that African countries would face would be more difficult than they expected. And here's why. Most African countries would lose the stabilization that helped them develop in the first place, at least in a Western front. Great universities like Makerere University in Uganda or the University of Lagos was started and planted by the British, but that would no longer be the case with them leaving. Once these countries became independent, the British would give Africans an ultimatum. They could give up their British citizenship and then become Ugandan, Kenyan, or Nigerian, or they can keep their British citizenship and go to the UK. And many of these people did this, and I believe this was the same case in certain Francophone countries. Just remember, Britain had educated these Africans, and the new states, Uganda, Kenya, would not be able to benefit from these Africans because they would now be a part of the British Crown. So that put a lot of the African countries on notice. How are they going to be able to run these new countries without this solution? African countries would solve this problem by sending their students over to America. One example of this program was the Nigerian American Scholarship Program. And Nigeria at this point was still selling a lot of oil. This program was set up with Ivy League universities sending its first cohort of 25 government-sponsored students to the United States in the fall of 1960. In 1959, Kenyan nationalist leader Tom Mboya came to America and asked Dr. Martin Luther King to help raise money for the foundation. Now, this is important to understand because remember, Kenya did not get its independence till 1960. And the UK did not want to help Kenyan students get more educated because they wanted to keep them underneath the crown. So Tom Mboya went and asked Dr. King, other influential people, such as Jackie Robinson and Harry Belafonte.
What I mean, that they have always benefited from us, but we can't say where they helped us at all. In fact, but when we were slaves, you didn't see no ships coming over here or nobody speaking for us or nothing like that, But when they came to us for help and came to some of our leaders for help, we definitely opened up arms to them and helped them out. And so, it seems like a one-sided relationship, where they benefit from us, but there's no benefit that we receive from them.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Unless you come in with some money. And in fact, they came with no money, and we helped them raise money for various things. I found Hebrew artifacts here that was brought from over there, man, in Jerusalem, over here to the Americas.
Wow.
So see, some of them came on ships, but Africans wasn't selling Africans. In fact, the Ghanaian president right now, his tribe that he's from was the same tribe that was capturing Hebrews and selling them to white people to bring over here to the Americas. He was of the same tribe. So when he goes to the United Nations and trying to sit there and claim reparations for people that he's not even a part of, it's just ludicrous. It just shows you the mentality of